He likes to have a big wild swing at you when he does this. Oh, okay. How's that?
That's it. Give Richie and Mossy a clap. That was awesome. Now, that was pretty good for Mossy there. Look, when he wants to, like Richie said, he can strike from the tip of his nose to the base of his tail in the blink of an eye. Not a single animal in the Australian bush can avoid that attack. Now, Cox will strike for one of two reasons. The first one being food, you just saw that. But the second one is for territory. So, let's keep this interesting. Now, Richie, had a fair bit of area smooth over here, mate. Never see what happens when you feed him over there.
Set him up for a strike over here. I like to keep him thinking, move him around. A little bit nervous today. I haven't heard a crocodile in months. And he knows he can strike all the way to the fence if he really wants to. You can see where he's looking and he's looking straight past the through my hand. Alright, I'm a bit tight. Stu, can you move it for me?
There's plenty of room there, isn't there? Run through.
I know, I wrecked my day, I'll try to get through there. Actually, whilst we're talking about Stu, for all the ladies in the crowd, Stu is single. Yeah, if you can find him untipped over Croc, man. Just says Netflix and chill, that's what that's about. But also, it's his birthday today, so if you see him around the zoo, make sure you come up, wish him a happy 40th. Oh, double well. Sorry, honest mistake there. Alright, keep him moving. I'll sneak through here. And we'll show you something called a tail walk, a natural behaviour, something which crocodiles do out in the wild. And one of their favourite animals to pick off is the tail walk is flying foxes. What flying foxes do is they'll roost above the water, hanging upside down from the branch of the tree. Often in their thousands, the whole colony will be there. And this works out well for crocodiles, because they can come vertically straight up out of the water to grab a hold of something. It looks a whole lot bigger when you're right above him. Here we go. We'll angle his head up. Come, mate. That's it. And when he's under the water too, he's also got a membrane across his eyes, so he can look up and down and see shadows. When he comes up like this, he flicks that back. That's it. Oh, and there we go. So if there's any animal above the water, this is something a crocodile can do. It's one of their methods to get their prey, tail walk. Okay. And the lesson there for us is just don't climb out on anything which overhangs the water.
Now, croc territory is not here on the Sunshine Coast. You have to travel about 600 kilometres up north around a town called Rockhampton. That flight simply continues all the way up over the top end of Australia, all the way down to Broome and Western Australia. The warmer waters are where the crocodiles reside.
Alright, let's get him out and land one more time. Have another good look at him, such an impressive crocodile. But also, just show you that away from the water's edge, not so fast. That strike at the water's edge is rather explosive. But after that, too big and too bulky. Come on, mate. Come on. That's it. Okay, there we go. Alright, now out on land, I can actually, well, I was going to take a seat, but Austin doesn't even care. He's going to head back to the water. And that's because he knows he can't run me down out here. He's dragging that tail behind him, acting like a dead weight. It slows him down. Now little crocodiles get a bit of a scoot on the land. They don't weigh much. But the big crocodile, the big mouth little crocodiles, the one we have to worry about, they're not so fast out here. They're just short little stumpy legs, all that mass and that tail just slows them down. So it's just that initial strike at the water's edge. So if you stay back away from the water's edge and out of the water, you won't come into conflict with a large male saltwater crocodile.
In Australia, crocodiles are our apex predators. They play a vital role in their ecosystem, and that is keeping our waterways healthy and resilient.
And have a look at it, they really are the last living link to the dinosaur era. 260 million years in the making, and they've changed the last 65 million years.
That's exactly right. Now, we don't expect you to go away loving crocodiles like we do, because, well, Richie and I were a bit fanatical. But if you go away with a little bit more respect and appreciation for the important role they play in our northern ecosystems, then that's all we can ask. Now, Steve-O, the big fella, is up there on the big screen. He loved crocs with everything he had, and that was no secret to anyone. And he passed that passion on to all of us here at the zoo. So with that in mind, we'd like to thank you all for coming here today and helping us keep Steve's dream and this planet alive.
So now it's your turn, ladies and gentlemen. Get out!